Sometimes this question must have come to your mind. How a complete embryo is born. How this life starts from just a single cell, and how from that single cell a complete baby is born. This is what we are going to discuss in the phases of embryonic development. Okay, so this is so important from examination point of view also, plus for your basic understanding of this unit. So remember that these phases of embryonic development have been broadly classified into these four. Okay, the first one is gametogenesis, fertilization, gestation and parturition. So these are the four broadly classified phases of embryonic development. Let us discuss these phases one by one, because they form the basis of this understanding about reproduction, about embryo development. Let us understand this. The first phase is gametogenesis. You all know what are gametes. Gametes are the sex cells of a body. And when we talk about gametes, you all know that in case of males, we call them as sperms, or more technically, you can also call them as spermatozoa. Alright, spermatozoa. In females, we call them as ova, or you can say egg. Okay. So gametogenesis is actually a process by which gametes of our body are made. In case of males, we have spermatozoa, and in case of females, we have ova or egg. Now this gametogenesis process is taking place in our bodies during cell division, that is meiosis, that is reductional cell division. You all must have understood meiosis in your previous classes also, that meiosis is reductional cell division, and by the process of meiosis, the gametes, the sex cells of the body are formed. In case of males, we call the gametes as spermatozoa, and in case of females, the gametes are ova, or you can say egg. So gametogenesis is the first phase of embryonic development in which the gametes or the sex cells of the body are formed. Remember, spermatozoa and ova or egg formation is the first phase of embryonic development. So I have given this an abbreviation, that is GFGP. So G is for gametogenesis. Next we move on to second phase of embryonic development, that is fertilization. You all know what is fertilization. Before I explain, I just want to tell you that fertilization is also known as conception. Okay? It is also known as conception. What happens during fertilization? One sperm and one ova or egg, it is going to fuse, which is going to lead to the formation of first single cell, that is zygote. Okay, so this is known as fertilization, means the fusion of this spermatozoa and this ova to form the first cell of living beings, that is zygote. So during fertilization and, or you can say during conception, what happens? A zygote is formed. This is actually formation of zygote. Next we move on to the third phase of embryonic development, that is gestation. Now what is this period? This is after fertilization, the complete development of the baby into an embryo, that is known as gestation period. Generally this gestation period is in human beings for 20 to 80 days, alright, around 9 months. So this is the time period, 9 months, that actually belong to this gestation period in case of human beings. This is why, so that it takes 20 to 80 days to form a complete human embryo, approximately 9 months. These are the approximate days for the development of human embryo, okay, 280 days. This is the gestation period, that is after fertilization till the development of a complete embryo. And this gestation period is further divided into 3 sub-phases. The first phase in that is, you can say, that is cleavage. Okay. After cleavage, what is cleavage? Cleavage is the division of this zygote into other cells, and this cleavage forms a multicellular stage. in which there are group of cells in the form of a disc which are known as blastomeres. Okay, so after cleavage, after basic division of the zygote, a group of cells is there, a multicellular body is there, which we call as blastomeres. Then after cleavage, we have next subphase, that is gastrulation. That is gastrulation. Okay, so this gastrulation means the formation of 3 germ layers in the body. These 3 germ layers, the outer layer, that is known as ectoderm, the middle layer is known as mesoderm, and the inner layer is known as endoderm. So these 3 germ layers are, they are ectoderm, they are mesoderm and endoderm. Alright. So gastrulation means the formation of 3 germ layers of the body, and after the formation of 3 germ layers, then we have next subphase in which this growing embryo enters, that is organogenesis. So in this stage, organogenesis, the organs of the body are formed, the basic features of the body are formed. So this is also an important phase. When these basic structures are formed, these basic organs are formed, at this stage we call that human embryo as fetus. Okay, so we call the human embryo over here as fetus. Next, after this, after the formation of organs, after the formation of this structure, there is a parturition period, means now the baby has actually fully developed. Now it's time for the baby to come out and leave the mother's womb and come out as full-fledged complete organism. So that period is known as parturition period. So remember that there are basically 4 phases of embryonic development. In gametogenesis, we have discussed that this means the formation of gametes. In case of males, we have spermatozoa, and in case of females, we have ova or egg. This gametogenesis process is taking place during a special cell division, that is reductional cell division, that we call as meiosis. So remember this term meiosis, that is reductional cell division. So these sex cells of the body, these gametes of the body are formed during a process, during this type of cell division, that is meiosis. Then after this, when gametes are formed, what happens? These two are going to fuse and fertilization or conception is going to occur to form the first cell of your body, that is zygote. Next, after this, we have the third phase, that is gestation. This is the longest period. You can see what is going to happen when we talk about embryo development. In human beings, this period lasts for 280 days, approximately 280 days means 9 months. What happens during this period? After fertilization, whatever changes come to this single cell zygote to complete a complete human embryo, that time interval is known as this gestation period. Now this is further divided into 3 subphases, as I told you: cleavage, in which the single cell zygote is going to divide repeatedly, and then after certain divisions, this is going to form a disc of cells which we call as blastomeres. And after this, we have gastrulation. In gastrulation, the 3 important germ layers of the cells are formed, that is ectoderm, the outer lining, mesoderm, the middle lining, and endoderm, the inner lining of the cell. So what is going to happen in gastrulation? We are going to develop 3 basic germ layers, after which there will be formation of organs, and then organogenesis occur, in which we can say that now the embryo has become a fetus. What is a fetus? When that basic organs develop, when the structure is formulated of a complete human embryo, means when the organ formation starts, at that stage we call embryo as fetus, okay, when the organ development is there. After this, we have stage, that is parturition, in which when we have this complete human embryo, it's a time for the embryo to come out of mother's womb and to leave it. So that stage is called parturition. So remember these 4 phases: gametogenesis, fertilization, gestation and parturition. I've explained you these important phases of embryonic development just to tell you whatever we are going to discuss in this chapter, this is just based on these 4 phases. So these 4 phases are also important for your basic understanding of the unit. For the basic understanding of this